What's up, Tiki Team? Welcome to the channel. My name's Spesh, helping you conquer the Horde. And in this video, we're going to be going over the best points farm inside of Vanguard Zombies right now. Now, this is going to be kind of similar to the best way to grind weapon XP, with one very distinct difference. Now, normally when I load into game, I like to start with Blitz just because it's a very short and quick objective, and a lot of times you can actually get a perk right off the bat. So as you can see here, we get Speed Cola right away, and basically this is just a really nice quick way to get yourself a bunch of points, because as you know, whenever you finish an objective, you actually get a ton of points. We'll kind of take a look here at the end of this and see exactly how many points we get after this Blitz objective, but the biggest thing you should want to be doing is basically pack-a-punching your gun as early as possible. So right now you can see we're at 620 essence, and then once we finish this, we go up to 1620. We gained 1000 essence simply from just doing a 50-second holdout objective. As you get higher in the world tiers, you're actually going to gain more points every time you finish an objective. Normally I like to try to get to around round 3 or so, maybe round 4, before I actually start this method, so I'm going to go ahead and do that really quick and I'll catch up with you guys in just a second. The actual build up to this mode can actually be really fast. Getting yourself set up, if you hop into these objectives as fast as possible, you're actually going to kind of fly through the rounds, and I think that that's definitely useful. I would also recommend not getting any covenants and using your sacrificial hearts until, again, maybe round 3 or 4, simply because then you're going to get better covenants in the covenant shop, altar of covenants thingy, and you'll get maybe some purple ones, and if you're lucky you might even get a legendary one. And again, some of the best covenants for this are actually going to revolve around getting headshots and doing more damage, because obviously you get more points from getting a headshot every time that you can pop a zombie in the head. So I would recommend covenant wise going with something that's going to give you more damage, along with the Deadshot Daiquiri perk, before you go into this final setup. Now, as you can see here, we are on the wave 2 mission that we're doing here, and we have 3,255 points here. Now let's go ahead and finish this escort and see where it takes us. So we're going from 3,275 to 5,275. So we gained another 1,000 points right off of the bat just by going through wave 2. Now I'm going to go ahead and do one more objective here just so we can be able to afford to pack-a-punch our weapon before we go into the massive point grind that we're going to be needing. Because honestly, without doors and whatnot and the cost of pack-a-punch, it kind of takes a lot of points in this game, especially when you're upgrading every single perk. So getting points, especially on this Outbreak point system that we have this on, getting more perks is going to be essential in your game. And if you go down, you lose a perk tier, and then you just got to spend more points. So we're going to go ahead and get ourselves Pack-a-Punch and then go into the final part of this method. Now, if you wanted to Pack-a-Punch as early as possible, you could definitely get enough to Pack-a-Punch in the first world tier that you did. But as you can see there, we just gained 3,000 points for finishing this objective. So I honestly think it's faster to do objectives to get points instead of just hanging out in the first world that you're in and getting points that way. Now, this method is going to work with both Harvest as well as Transmit. Honestly, either one is really good for this. And basically what you're going to want to do is just get the objective as close to finish as possible without actually finishing it. Obviously, kill off the zombies as you go. I'm going to grab this perk here because why the heck not? But kill off the zombies as you go. That way you're gaining XP there as well as points. And then while you're doing that, once you get it as close as possible, stay as far away from the orb as you can. Because by doing that, zombies are still going to spawn in, and they're going to give you a ton of points while you kill them, but you're not going to progress to the end of the objective. Get this here zombie head as close to the end as possible without actually ending this, so I'm going to call it good right there, and I'm just going to try and cord up the zombies and kill them as fast as possible in here. And we're actually waiting for one specific power-up. So not only while doing this are you waiting for one specific power-up, but you can also get yourself some bonus points as well as just whatever else you're looking for in your game and rack up the points while we wait for this power-up. By doing so, you're kind of killing two birds with one stone. First and foremost, you're gaining a ton of points, but you're also getting a ton of XP for your weapon and leveling it up as you go. Now, again, this is very similar to the weapon leveling system that I posted earlier this morning in terms of what's easiest to level up your weapon. But once again, there is one very distinct big difference, and it all has to do with us waiting for this power up. So as you can see here, we're right around 5,500 points. Now let's see how many points we get to before we get this power up, and then see how many points we get after we get the power up we need. And honestly, if you do get this objective over here in the apartments for the transmit objective, I think this is a really good spot right here, because the zombies all funnel in through this door, so you can just farm critical kills if you still need them in your game. So as you can see here, we have a double points on our screen. That is the power up that we've been waiting for. Let's go ahead and reload, and you're going to want to grab the double points and then go take the objective as fast as you can to the very end. So I'm going to do my best to get this stupid zombie head to the very end of the objective. You can see we're at 7,500 points right now. And then once we get into the final objective, we just gained 8,000 points based on this, simply because we were on round 4 and completed the objective. This is definitely the best way to grind points right now inside of your game. Just take out zombies as fast as you can and wait for a double points to pop up, because you're going to massively increase your points in one fell swoop. I can now go double pack this weapon, I can go upgrade all my perks, and a lot more. I hope this video helped you out. If it did, don't forget to smash that subscribe button and a like, and I'll see you soon. I want to give a big shout out to all the channel members over on the channel, and an extra special shout out to all of the Zombie Richtofen members, starting off with hashtag BestMod, Strict Archer, the quippest man in the Southern Hemisphere, Commander_Quip, and the man, the myth, the legend, Tiz Brandon, ZR.